Hey, welcome back, everybody. Alright, so last time I told you that I would get back here and level up. So as you guys can see, um, I uh, I evolved Onion Dog. He is now level 25. Boba Fett also evolved and is also level 25. Kiki is level 26. Let's see, and then Burrito, and I also caught an Abra, which will come back a little later. Alright, let's go ahead and fight. Uh-oh, looks like we can't really fight Misty here. Alright, let's go ahead and do this battle, and we are gonna go ahead and open with Onion Dog. I know that there was not a video yesterday, and I'm sorry, I was really busy, and I also had to level up these Pokemon, but I'm gonna make this video especially long for you guys today. So hopefully you guys like that. And I hope you wore flannel today. Did you come in uniform? I hope so, because it's Flannel Wednesday. Alright, and so we took care of that Goldeen, no problem. So let's see how we do against Misty. Hi, you're a new face. What's your policy on Pokemon? What is your approach? My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. Misty, the world-famous beauty, is your host. So she also goes for kind of an offensive strategy here, which is what I use, actually. I just don't use all water types. Okay, so she's going to start off with Staryu, and I'm going to go ahead and throw out my Onion Dog, and we're going to go ahead and Vine Whip and see how that does. And, ooh, almost. Oh, man. So I don't think she has any healing items. Nope. So, cool. Alright. So we have defeated her first Pokemon. We're gonna go ahead and switch out here to Kiki. What do you guys think of Misty in the anime? I always felt like the series really went downhill after the Johto series, and she left. Oh, and we one-shotted that Starmie. I really thought it was gonna give us more problems. Alright, well, look at that. We defeated Misty. But anyway, I always felt like I've said, the Johto series is my favorite, and a big part of that is that, oh, and as you guys can see, we can use Cut outside of battle. A big part of the Johto series being my favorite is that, it's the last with Misty as a main character. And as you guys can see, there is a trainer there, but I'm gonna come back to that in a future video. If you guys know what that is, then you're going to be really excited for Saturday's video, so keep an eye out for that. But I think the series went downhill, not game-wise. I really like the Gen 3 games. I mean, I prefer Sapphire just because that's the one like I had, you know. I believe my grandpa bought it for me. I think, I don't know. A lot of my Game Boy games my grandpa ended up buying for me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way back to Vermilion City. I think today, we're gonna take care of, the SS Anne, and we might even make it to at least Lieutenant Surge's gym, because I'm shooting for about 30 minutes this episode should be, and we're only just about 4 minutes in. So yeah, I swear there's an item here. But yeah, so I personally feel like Sapphire is the superior one. I don't know why, but you know, a lot of people complain like, oh, like a lot of the original Pokemon aren't in them, and it's like, well, yeah, that's the point, you know, like it was kind of it was like a new deal, you know. We're gonna go ahead and heal up, and I'm gonna see now that I have the Cascade badge if we can get that Squirtle. All right. Oh man, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so yesterday I was just really busy running errands. And cleaning. Today I was also cleaning. It's a little late right now, but you know, I knew that I really wanted to get this video out today for you guys, which is tomorrow at the time of recording. So let's go ahead and go down and talk to this Officer Jenny. Oh, I was almost like, where is she? I just caught a Squirtle that was always getting into mischief. I think it needs a... Oh man, why can't I not get it yet? Maybe I need Cut or to beat the or to beat Lieutenant Surge? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the SS and though for you guys. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, went the wrong way again. Yeah, it's, I don't know what I have to do there. So there are a bunch of trainers over here that I have actually already taken care of, just to kind of, I think I took care of all of them anyway, just to try to level up, Bulbasaur. Welcome to the SS and, excuse me, do you have a ticket? And I flash the SS ticket. Alright, so now the SS and is a boat that we can go on to. So let's see what this guy says. The passengers are restless. You might be challenged. Okay. Oh, man. I loved in the anime these episodes from the SS and. Just wild episodes. What was it? There's the one where Ash traded away Butterfree. Then they, like, crashed. That stressed me out as a kid. When they crashed on the SSN and they like almost drowned or whatever. I think I'm gonna go ahead and battle as many people as I can here. There is gonna be a rival battle, so we'll definitely I think get through that. But I think I want my Pokemon to be a little stronger before I do that. I'm not totally sure what level his Pokemon are, but they're starting to get stronger. And he's gonna open up with a Pidgey. I should have switched here. Oh, let's go ahead and poison it. Alright, so no matter what... Oh, that's going to be super effective. Oh, I guess not. I guess flying is not super effective against grass, so then maybe I can use Vine Whip. Let me go ahead and try that. Oh, but yeah, these episodes were really good in the anime. I really enjoyed these. And then it leads into Island of the Giant Pokemon, which that was a really cool episode too, because you could like, they had subtitles for the Pokemon. Okay, so that's not very effective. They had subtitles like for the Pokemon, which was really neat. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why I can't get that Squirtle yet. Maybe I need, I think I need the Thunder Badge from Lieutenant Surge. So maybe that'll be my goal for today's episode, because I still have like a little over like 20 minutes to film, so I should maybe be able to get through it. If I skip all these trainers and just go straight to the rival battle, which I don't think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to try to battle a lot of these guys, but I don't think I'm going to battle all of them. And there are a few TMs that you can get on here. I can't remember exactly which ones, but let's go ahead. Like, there's an item right there. Oh, we're gonna have to battle this guy now. Okay, and we got a youngster. He's gonna send out a Nidoran male. I should probably switch out our Onion Dog here, because I don't think Vine Whip is gonna be very effective. I think Poison might be strong against grass. Oh, that doesn't matter. I was gonna say I'm part poison now, but that really doesn't mean anything. So I'm gonna have to switch out my first Pokemon. Oh man, especially because this is not being able to get that stab move in. It's just taking a while, and I'm losing some HP here. Yeah. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series, and I mean, I'm sure you have. I've been talking a lot with some of my friends about, like, buying a capture card and being able to, like, record other games, which would be really cool. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and switch Boba Fett here. Which, Kiki would probably be better. I think for in here it'll be fine, but dang it, I didn't mean to do that. There's a lot of Sailors, so I think Kiki might actually be better, because Sailors typically will have Water-type Pokemon, and Electric is strong against that, so let's see, what do you have? Oh my gosh, I keep doing that. Okay. So this guy has a Wigglytuff. I think I can battle this guy. Nope. Okay, next cabin. Alright, let's see. Maybe? Nope. Man, I guess you can't battle as many people in here as I thought. Let's see, how about this one? This guy looks like I can battle him. There we go, okay. And that'll do it for this side. I think there's another side to this floor here. Alright, he's gonna send out Nidoran, so luckily, so as you guys can see, Boba Fett is level 25, and I can use Ember. I think I could use Ember before, anyway. But yeah, so it obviously took a while to get these guys. I had to get him up 14 levels, and I had to get Onion Dog up 15. So it definitely took a while, so I decided just to save you guys the trouble from watching that. But yeah, I'm really excited to get Squirtle. I like this point in the anime, like around the time Ash gets these 3 starters. I had the VHS of when he gets Squirtle, and I'll never forget, while I was watching it, my sister was like chasing me around the house, and we have this like, so we have like our living room, and then like our front room, right? And then like a little hallway, and in the little hallway there's a bathroom, like in there, like a little half bath. And I was running from the front room into the living room, and you have to like turn a corner to do that. And I don't know if like we were little, so I don't know if she just like couldn't handle the turn or what. So I run around the corner, she runs, is going too wide, and she runs into the door, like the door frame going into the bathroom, and she had to get stitches on her forehead. And it was really funny. Oh gosh, this guy has a Growlithe, so I'm just gonna use Scratch. See what's more effective here, and I'm a much higher level. So Ember might actually be okay, even though it's not very effective. I do have Stab. So let's see how that does. Or no, I don't think she had to get stitches. I think she had to get super glue on her forehead. Either way, she had like a little like Harry Potter scar. I always make fun of her for it. There's another time we had rented a cabin up in Pine Top, which is from where I am. I'm in Flagstaff, so that's like it's like about 100 miles southeast from Flagstaff. It's a very like also wooded area, snows. So we're renting a cabin up there with my stepdad's family, and they had this like spiral staircase in it. And my sister, again, I think she was just like running around with one of her cousins, and she like fell. I'm pretty sure she like fell down the stairs, and she like busted her chin, and I'm pretty sure I had to get stitches on her chin. Yeah, I think that's the only like run-ins she's had with the ER. My brother had to get stitches once. He was cutting a gummy bear for whatever reason. He's cutting a gummy bear with a knife, and he just like sliced his finger open. He had to get stitches. Me, on the other hand, we're getting to the point where I should switch to Kiki. Put her up front. I have had to go to the emergency room quite a bit of times. Let's see here. There was one time, the first time was me and my mom and my brothers and maybe my sister. I don't know if my sister was born yet, but probably. We lived in Safford, Arizona, and we were walking to the library, so it was like summer. And, my mom was like, oh, these kids gotta get out of the house. So Safford, Arizona is pretty, it's like southeast kind of, like there's a lot of Mormons that live there. It's a very small town. It's by Tucson, I believe, or it's within like the Tucson, like around there. So we're going to the library, we're walking to the library, and I'm like running for whatever reason, because I'm a kid, I'm like, I gotta be like 4 years old. I'm like at a full sprint, and my mom, I hear her call my name from behind me. So I look behind me, and she's giving me this look, like, what? Like, what are you looking at? The thing is, I didn't stop running when she called my name, and I looked back. So as I'm turning around, I run head first into a stop sign. and I had to get stitches like on my eyebrow. And I remember while I was getting my stitches, the doctor who was like giving me my stitches, he was like, "Oh, if it was a stop sign, why didn't you stop?" And I remember just being like, "Screw you, man," you know. It's like embarrassed. And there was another time I had to go to the emergency room 4 times while I lived in Safford. I was throwing a frisbee with my brother, and my stepdad's tailgate was down on his truck. He has like just like a Chevy truck, right? Tailgate is down, again, a little kid. So I throw the frisbee to my brother, and I decide to like chase it like a dog, I guess. So I'm looking up at the frisbee, and I'm running, and I slammed my chin into the tailgate of his truck and had to get super glue on my chin. There was another time where we had like a little kiddie pool in the backyard, as we were kiddies. And I remember my brothers were at school, and I don't know if my sister, so I don't know if she was born yet then. Anyway, so I'm running. My mom is like, "Don't run." She like calls me in. It's about to rain. That was it. It's about to rain. I'm in this pool. She's like, "You need to come in. It's gonna rain." I'm running to her. She's like standing at the back door, and she's like, "Don't run." And as soon as she says that, I go from grass to concrete, slip on the concrete, slammed the side of my head into the ground. I had to get super glue like on my left temple. And then the last time was I was getting ready, not the last time I've been to the emergency room, but I was getting ready for school. I think my mom was tying my shoes, and for whatever reason in my, just like little kid brain, I slammed my head like against the wall. And I remember it didn't hurt. I remember those other ones hurting bad. This one did not hurt. But my mom was freaking out, like when you're a kid and something like doesn't really hurt, but then like the adults around you start freaking out, like it freaks you out, so I was just like freaked out. So I was bleeding from the back of my head. I think I hit my head like on a corner. And I had to get staples in the back of my head. Which I remember thinking it was very strange that they were putting staples in my head. And, what else? And I think, I don't know, like, I don't think it hurt, really. Like, I don't remember the cut hurting, I don't remember them putting the staples in hurting. Yeah, and then, when I have this huge scar on my leg, and you could totally, like, see where, like, they put in the stitches and stuff. I was giving my dogs water. I was like 8 years old, and they were puppies. So, to tell you how long ago this was, these dogs are like already like they've grown old and died. Like that's how long ago this was. They were puppies. I think I was going into 3rd grade, so I was like 8 years old, and I'm giving them water, and they have these ceramic bowls for their food and their water. And because they're puppies, when they drink water, they just get it everywhere, and it's on the tile in the kitchen. So I'm going to give them water, and as I'm going, I slip on the water, and I kicked the bowl up in the air. So it's going up in the air, I fall like flat on my ass, and my legs are like out. The bowl comes down and breaks on my leg, and it gashed my leg. Like at first I didn't feel it, and again, because I'm like a kid, my stepmom, she goes, "Hey, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And she goes, "Is your leg okay?" And I go, "Yeah, it's fine." "Why?" And then I look down and I see blood just gushing from my leg. So her and my brother like grab paper towels, they're putting them on my leg, and you could just see the blood just like bleeding through these paper towels. No matter how many there is, the blood's bleeding. So they're like, "We got to get him to the emergency room now." And luckily there was an urgent care literally like a 2-minute drive away. We don't live there anymore, so I'm gonna say it was on 99th and McDowell. If you guys know where that is, our house was like right there. It's right by the Harkins, and like there's a Guitar Center over there, and the Best Buy. There's an urgent care. So they're giving me stitches. By this point, I'm in so much pain. I mean, you could see like my muscle. It was a deep, deep cut. I'm in serious pain. It's not that I'm freaked out because I'm an adult. It's that I cut my leg really bad. So they're trying to numb my leg, you know, with like a local anesthetic. And I don't know, maybe it's because it was so deep. I don't know if it's because I was just so freaked out by this point. But to me, it felt like the anesthetic was not working. Like, I swear I could feel everything, and I am screaming my head off because I'm 8 years old, and it hurts, dude. So a nurse comes in, and she's like, hey, can you keep it down? You're scaring the other patients. And I was like, are you serious? Like, are you kidding me? I'm in so much pain right now. Like, no, I can't keep it down. I'm sorry, you know? So finally, I swear my leg is not getting any more numb than it is. And so the doctor's just like, I'm just gonna go for it, you know? They start putting in the stitches, and I swear I could feel it. I could feel them doing the stitches. It was like one of the most painful moments of my entire life. And yeah, you could still see the scar. If you follow me on Twitter, why do I have to show? Like, I just left, man. Like, why do I have to show you my ticket again? I'm pretty sure. If you guys follow me on Twitter at Bonnie Animates, I'll post a picture of the scar. You could see like where they put in like the stitches, and just not a good scene at all. It was just it sucked. I think this is the kitchen down here. Nope. Let's see, can I battle you? I don't think there's anything down. Oh, this might be like the top of the ship. Yeah, okay, so I can battle some of these guys. But yeah, I remember screaming and being in pain. They put in the stitches. Then, I think the stitches, it didn't get bad, but they got, like, a little infected. Not, like, really, really bad, but it was there. The infection was there. And luckily, nothing ever happened from it. It was very easily taken care of. I think, like, my mom just put some, like, what's it called? Neosporin on it. I'm pretty sure, and I remember it itched really bad. It didn't, like, hurt, it just itched, and she was like, you can't scratch it, man. And I kept scratching it, and that's why I got infected. It was nobody else's fault but my own. But yeah, just a not a great experience. I would say that's the last time I had to really go to the emergency room. Except for when I had pneumonia and I was running a fever of like 100 and whatever, you know, and I had to go, and not a great situation. They were immediately like, yeah, you have pneumonia, which, yeah, that just wasn't fun. Again, like I said in my last video, 2 videos before that or something, I was pretty much in bed for, like 3 weeks just sleeping, and I would get because when you have a fever, as you guys might know, the fever needs to break, and it typically happens while you're sleeping. So what your body does in order to cool itself down is it just sweats like crazy. So I would wake up every single night. I would have to have 2 pairs of sheets in my room always, and wash the sheets the next day for that night, because I would wake up drenched, like in the middle of the night, completely drenched in sweat, and then just change my sheets really fast, go back to bed, and then by the time I woke up in the morning, again, just drenched. and it wasn't fun. If I could, I'd rather have like strep throat than have that again. Okay, I'm pretty sure if I go up here, this is going to be where my rival is, and I don't want to do that yet. There's a few other things, because pretty much once you get cut and leave the boat, that's when then it leaves the boat and you can't come back. So let's go through here. Let's go down here then. Oh, this is where the kitchen is. It's down here. You can't battle any of these guys. There's like some cooks in here, but I believe this right here has an item. Nope, there's only trash here. What about you? Oh, and you found a great ball. So a great ball, which I don't think we have access to anywhere else in this game right now, is it is a shoot. It's like a Pokeball, but it has a higher catch rate. So what that means is that it essentially is a very strong Pokeball. There is one more level that we can go up, which is an Ultra Ball. Weird that they changed the titles in America. I know that in Japan, a Great Ball is called a Super Ball, and Ultra Ball is called a Hyper Ball, which is why it looks like if you read the manga, a Great Ball will have an S on it, and an Ultra Ball is basically a black Pokeball with a giant yellow H on it, and that's what that stands for, is Hyper. Oof, sorry guys, I was about to choke on my spit. Excuse me. Alright, and we got a Goldeen here. I think I'm gonna go over... I think I'll just beat the SS Anne for you guys today, since there was no video yesterday, and we're pretty much almost done. So I think I'll end with the rival battle, and then go ahead and tomorrow I'll get cut and battle Lieutenant Surge, and then see if I could get that freaking Squirtle. I'll look up what I need to do to get it. I'm pretty sure I just need the Thunder Badge, because Pikachu's level of happiness is fine, and I think that's the only one that you can measure in this game, which is a really cool precursor for Generation 2, because some Pokemon evolve through their happiness level. So Eevee, in order to evolve into Espeon or Umbreon is my favorite evolution, in case you guys were wondering. What else? Chansey. Oh, my roommate might be about to come home, which is okay. Maybe? Or it might just be my upstairs neighbor. My upstairs neighbors have been an issue, an ongoing issue. So if you guys have followed me for a while, I moved last May, and before I moved, my neighbors below me were just the worst. They would I think they would leave for like days. And there's an old trick that your parents or your grandparents might know, which is leave the TV on to make burglars think you are home and watching TV at 2:30 in the morning, and they won't rob you, I guess. So these people had that intention, I think, but they would leave their music blaring for like, I'm not kidding, I think the most was like 4 days. They left it just going and going. And they would play this like a classic rock station. And if you guys know me, I love classic rock, I'm a real slut for Van Halen, but, not at 3 in the morning, and not when it's literally so loud that it's vibrating my cabinets, oh my god. So anyway, so that was going on. So I moved in oops, sorry guys, I accidentally knocked out one of my headphones. I moved last May into a new complex, which is run by other college students, so basically complete idiot. Whoa, level. I did not even notice that I've been leveling up. I went up like 4 levels, I didn't even notice that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this item. Max Ether. So anyway, did I go through in this one already? I must have. Right? Yep. Anyway, so I moved. Our upstairs neighbors, they had this dog, and once it peed on our porch, which was like, whatever, you know, like, whatever. I felt more bad for the guy below us. So that we live in like a 3-story apartment building. The guy below us was sitting on his porch, because this was like last summer. When the dog peed, some of it got on his head. And then we've had issues with them just like leaving their dog on their porch, and it'll bark and bark and bark and bark, and you know, it's a dog. It's not on the dog. It's on the people for leaving their dog on the porch for hours. So then, whatever. Nothing really happened for too long. About a month ago, I'm sitting down. I had just made dinner. And me and my girlfriend, we sat down to watch, I got the hiccups a little bit. We sat down to watch Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, which that's a whole other thing. But anyway, as I sit down, I have my food, I'm about to watch this movie, and there's a knock at the door. And I'm like, if it's not important, they'll go away. You know, whatever. I don't like answering the door. So they knock on the door again, harder. So I'm like, all right, what now? I go and open the door. Oh, there's a rare candy here, nice. I go and open the door, and it's my upstairs neighbor. So immediately I'm just like, ugh, great. Like, what now, you know? I open the door. The guy's like, hey, I just want you to know my dog is sick, and he went to the bathroom on your porch. I look outside. For the faint of heart, click away now. Gone? Great. I look at our sliding glass door, and there is doggy diarrhea splattered all over our window, like it had rained dog diarrhea. So I'm just like, oh, great. So the guy's like, let me see how bad it is, and I'll clean it up. And I'm like, right on. Sure. My roommate, my poor roommate, had a grill on the porch. And that is where a majority of the dog duty piled up, was on his grill. So I'm just like, oh man, you know. So they clean it up, him and his girlfriend, they come down, they clean it up. And his girlfriend, they go, thanks for being so cool about it. And I go, look, that's my roommate's grill, so you're gonna hear something about it, you know? I was like, he gets home from work at 9, you're gonna, you know, he's gonna be up there. So then the guy, he's like, all right, whatever, if he has something to say, he could come up and talk to me. Like we're at fault here. Like, he's wrong for being upset that a dog pooped all over his grill, you know? And so, so my roommate comes home, he goes up there, he, you know, kind of just, like, yells at them, but it's like, whatever, what are you gonna do, you know? The next day, we're out there, because by the time, like, they're done cleaning it, it's dark, so we're like, whatever. We go out there, we look at it in the morning, and they did not get all of it. There's still some splattered all over the door. There's still some, like, we have like, our maintenance doors out there, like, it has, like, our water heater in it. It's still splattered all over that door. My roommate has his bike out there. It's still on his bike. He had to throw his grill away. So we're like, all right, now it's an issue because they didn't even clean it up very well, you know? All right, and you guys are going to see we're about to fight Gary again. All right, and just, yeah, so anyway, so that gets taken care of. The maintenance, or the front office. Oh, here's the annoying thing. The guy who lives upstairs, he works here. He's a maintenance worker, and we had just gotten an email about how we should not leave our pets on the porch. So he left his dog on the porch, didn't do a good job cleaning it, and he works here. An employee's dog did this. And management was just like, what do you want us to do? Like, we can't do anything for you. So I'm like, all right, whatever, you know, like whatever. We're moving, we're not renewing our lease, whatever, I guess, you know, like screw us, right? So anyway, so today, it literally sounded like they were just stomping around their apartment, like hard. And this has been going on for like a while. Oh, I should have switched. And finally, I just got sick of it. So I stood on my desk in my room and, like, you know, did that thing. I like pounded on the ceiling. And yeah, they're just the worst. I'm tired of having crappy neighbors, literally dealing with crap, you know? Just, ugh. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna fight his Eevee with my Kiki, just to, you know, just to have fun. It's only level 20, so Kiki is definitely faster, and hitting it with the stab move at 10 levels higher, don't get that one hit, just short, but definitely gonna take care of it. So pretty easy battle. Alright, critical hit. Of course, I got that critical hit. Right as it had like 1 HP left. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a sick old man, but cut itself is really useful. You should go up and see him. Smell ya! He doesn't even have time to say smell ya later. Alright guys, so, I will update you on my neighbors. I don't know. Okay, next time we are going to get cut, fight, oh my gosh, excuse me. Next time, we are going to get cut from the captain. We are going to fight Lieutenant Surge. We're going to figure out how to get this Squirtle. And if we have time, we're probably going to make our way through Diglett Tunnel, or at least start to. So, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more content if you're not already. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter, @BlondieAnimates, for updates behind the scenes of future videos. And thanks for watching. And wear flannel next Wednesday.